Can you take a holiday away from the popular coastal towns, take the path less travelled and still have a good time? That's what we're looking to answer. G'day folks, how you going? Welcome back to the last episode of the road trip to nowhere. The first European to come through this area was a settler from the town side of Augusta. He was following the Blackwood River and he followed up as far as Arthur River. He came through this area in 1834. In 1857 the town of Bridgetown was established. 1861 the convicts built a road from Donnybrook down into this area. By 62 they were planting apple trees in the region as well. Bridgetown is about a 3.5 hour drive south of Perth and is a good spot to base yourself while checking out the local area. How the town got its name is quite interesting, as in the beginning there was a bit of a discussion on what to call the town.
Herewith I have the honour to forward a plan of the town site laid out at Gear. Some of the settlers wish me to suggest the name of Bridgetown. It is at a bridge, and the Bridgetown was the first ship to put into Bunbury for the wool from this district.
As we've seen, Bridgetown got its name because of the bridge that crosses the river. Now there's been a few of them. Further upstream up here is where the first one was built, and in 1862 it was washed away just before they had finished constructing it. The second one was built just next to that. Then in 1881 they built the third one a little bit further this way because they wanted a stronger bridge, and it was built by convicts. The fourth one was built in 1936 because they realigned the highway, and then in 1881 they built this one here. Now the one in 36 was the first time they had used milled timber to build a bridge. By the time they had built this one they were phasing out the construction of timber bridges. Today the town is a bustling place, whether it's a weekend or a weekday, with a number of free camping places, accommodation houses and a caravan park, which is where we're staying tonight, on the banks of the Blackwood River. Again. Tonight we're at the Bridgetown Caravan Park. It's not one of those fancy all the thrills and spills parks you get in the tourist hotspots, but it is well presented, tidy and, well, a pretty good spot to park up for a while. When booking in, the staff came out to the car and told me about how to get to the site and a small issue with birds, but I'll come to that shortly. It looks like if you're up on the first level, finding room for your car might be a bit of an issue. And obviously, it's a peg-free zone. The camping area is up the front there, on nice looking green grass. Something different here, you can book a massage for those tired, weary bones. As we come round the corner to the lower level sites, on the right they're on grass. Then you're met again by staff to assist if needed when parking the van. And more about those birds. And that's our spot. And the birds issue? Well, at morning and night the black cockatoos sit in the tree and eat the honky nuts from it, and then drop the leftovers on the car and the van. It goes on for about an hour each time. So that's about the biggest issue with the park. Now let's actually have a look around it. So getting in, and more importantly getting out of the park, it's a bit of a steep entry and exit that could put some people off, so just be aware of that. As you can see at the start, there are some on-site transportable units if you don't have a van. Now I didn't go up to the camping area because there were a few people up there, but this is the camping kitchen. It's got a TV and a fire to help keep you warm, as it can get pretty cold down here. There is an outdoor barbecue area and an indoor standard kitchen area. As for the caravan sites, well, ours is great, except for the birds. With a nice grassy area to sit on, we can overlook the river. Okay, so the river's a bit far away, but it's better than looking at the traffic going past. There were two toilet blocks that I could see, and the one opposite us has a laundry. Inside was always clean and tidy. And the last area, which is behind the lawn bowls, is, I'm guessing, an overflow area, which includes power, if you've got a long cord. So here on the banks of the Blackwood River we come to the end of our Road Trip to Nowhere series. We're cutting it a bit short because of some apocalyptic end of world kind of weather we're supposed to be getting in another couple of days. So we're going to head home before it hits. Now in the beginning of this series I asked the question of whether you could travel away from the popular tourist destinations along the coast and still have a good time. Now that's a hard question because at the end of the day everybody's different. Some people are quite happy to sit under a tree, read a book all day and do absolutely nothing, and that's right up their alley. Where, see me, I find it difficult to sit around and do nothing. I like to keep moving, got things to do. I get a bit like a caged animal walking around in circles and I've got nothing to do. But overall, I'd have to say yes, I probably did have a good time. I particularly liked the village out at the historical village out at Wagen. I thought that was pretty neat and unusual. I did not expect that. I also liked the camp that we had out at Lake whatchamacallit out at Katanning. That was a pretty neat spot. A lot of mosquitoes, but we had mosquitoes on all our free camps. And we generally camped about half the nights we free camped and half the nights were in caravan parks. We generally go to a caravan park if we're going to spend a couple of days in a general area, because we can don't have to cut the caravan around with us then when we're going from spot to spot, and we can recharge batteries, water and that sort of thing. I've got camera batteries I've got to charge and stuff like that, so we'll go to caravan parks. The caravan parks were like $22, $25 a night, half the price, or even more than half the price in some of the places along the coast. But over there you're paying for swimming pools and playgrounds and things like that, which generally I don't use, where caravan parks out this way were very basic, just somewhere where you can park, plug in your water, plug in your power, and that's it kind of thing. So quite good. Oh well, anyway, that as I said, that's the end of this series. So I hope if you get something out of it. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button down there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well, and the bell next to it. That'll let you know when I've uploaded another video. But till next time we see you on the road somewhere, happy travels.